I bought this LED strip for like $4. It's 5 meters. I already cut some of it, but I just wanted to show you how it's put on this. Yeah, it's all bent and not really appropriate, but it's the cheapest one I can find. You can't buy any cheaper. So this is the piece I cut off. It had a nice little plug on it for a 12-volt power supply. Yeah. So my goal is I want to make like 15 centimeter lights from it. These are channels for cables. I mean, this piece of plastic is a cable channel. Here is the other part, which you can mount on the wall or desk or something, and you cover it. And I realized the top is the best material for this. I can put two pieces of LED strip into it, and then cover it with a piece of transparent plastic from a plastic bottle. Yeah, this will slide into the channel here. I picked this piece of plastic because of its shape. It will hold the transparent plastic nicely. So yeah, this is the goal, and I can do it with a piece of plastic because this LED strip doesn't take much current. It doesn't really heat up. I tested it on this piece of metal, and after 5 hours of operation, I can't feel it with my hands. It's below 40 degrees, so I can put it on plastic, no problem. It won't overheat. So my plan is to cut 3 modules. Just get it off from the piece of metal. So where are the scissors? Oh, here. So you can cut these LED strips in the marked place. Basically, one module consists of 3 LEDs in parallel, I mean in series, and also with a resistor. Here it is. They are wired in series, so you just have to apply 12 volts to these 2 leads and it will light up. So 3 modules will be in this LED lamp. Hopefully I can apply it. I may have to apply some more glue to it because this 3M tape is not the best. I don't know what they used. Maybe it's counterfeit 3M tape, but it's not behaving as it should. Or maybe because it's all bent and it's not perfectly flat. Maybe that's why it won't stick properly. But yeah. So here is one piece like that, and I want the other piece to have the LEDs right in between, so it will be offset by 2 centimeters, maybe 1.5. So let's cut the other half. Oh boy, I may be damaging it. Oh boy, don't do this. This is bad. Don't do this at home. It's really sticking. Oh boy. Just as I said bad things about the tape. 3M tape. It proves to be very good. So I cut it, and to place it slightly offset, but first let's repair these damages here. Make it more straight. I think it's good enough. So to make it offset a bit, center the LED between the two like that. And there's not enough space. There's not enough space. So I have to go on the side a bit. So the two, the negative and positive won't touch in the middle. It's okay. Like that. Okay, this turned out very good, I think. It won't be very bright. It's just to not have complete darkness. This will be at the entrance, so I can see my keys and basically to not trip. I don't have to see everything very clearly. You don't need much brightness for that. So this will be perfect, I think. Like that. And the plastic over it, where did I put it? Here. Hopefully this will just slide over the LEDs and it will also hold them. So if the glue gives out, then this, oh boy, it's perfect. It's perfect. Really, really perfect. I didn't think it will work this well. So yeah, like that. How can I show you? So the plastic fits right in there, and there is a little space between the LEDs and the transparent plastic, but it will be good. So I will make some mounting holes only on this side, and I'll solder some wires to power it, also on this side. And then I'll seal it with some silicone glue so water won't get into it. Maybe I have to seal it on the sides too. I'll see. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll leave it because it won't have direct rain on it. It will be under a roof, so it shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, maybe I'll try to power it up to see how bright it is. I have a small little power supply here. It's 12 volts, 0.5 amps. This should power at least 4 of these. I made the calculations, at least 4 of these lamps that I'm going to make. And this, it's very important, this gives out exactly 12 volts. So I have some other analog power supplies which go up to 14 if they don't have sufficient consumption on them. So those are not good because they will heat up the LED strip and yeah, it will burn out. It's not good unless you perfectly balance the load, but yeah, it's hard. So it's best to get one of these smaller digital power supplies, switching power supplies, that's what they called. These regulate the, oh boy, it's broken. I was wondering what that sound was. Okay, but it will work. So yeah, you want to get one of these because these output exactly 12 volts, and that's best for these, for the lifespan of the LEDs. So let's see, let's get some wires. Like that. Some wires here. I will jerry rig a plug here. Oh, this is the well, let me show you first how these look like, because this has a plug on it already. So they are really bright, almost as bright as the smartphone's camera light. It's really good, I think. Even 3 of these are really powerful. So let me see, how powerful is the strip that I just put together. I couldn't, yeah, I need some bare wire here on the outer side of the plug, like that. Don't try this at home, you can short out the power supply very easily, but I'm a professional. Yeah, that's what I am. And let's get rid of the insulation here, like that, and make another one. Oh boy, it fell. So I was saying that I'm a professional. Oh boy. I found it. Here it is. So make one more wire for the inner part. Man, I can't strip this perfectly. I don't know why. It's very soft material, but the insulation remains on part of it. I don't know why. I used to be professional at using UTP cable. This is network cable. It will be good enough. Like this. Bend it and put it into the plug. Oh yeah, be careful, because it may short out if I'm not careful. So like that, and have I will drop it again. Let's strip this wire too. Man, this doesn't want to strip. Oh boy. So pull back the plastic a bit, and then the negative is the white one and the positive is the green one. And ooh, it's quite nice. Wow, it's bright. It will be fine, and this was just half of them. So if I wire off both strips, this will be a fine LED light. So yeah, this was my project. It went too easy. Maybe I'll have a problem trying to solder to this strip, but I can get around that. I think I will hold it with some pliers, from flat tip pliers. You basically hold the material while soldering, so the heat doesn't spread all the way, so it could affect the LED. So yeah, that's one trick. And of course, don't hold the soldering iron for too long. Just have the solder melt and apply properly and get it away. Let it cool down. So yeah, this was too easy. I'm going to make 3 more, I think. And this will light up the way when it's dark outside, so I can avoid stepping on cats and snails and whatever else comes from the garden. Oh yeah. And video and transmission.